Hi, I'm Mrs. Holmgren and I teach honors and AP biology here at the high school.
And I'm Mrs. Ripka and I'm the principal here at Morton High School. And we're planning a trip to Iceland! So, Mrs. Holmgren, tell us a little bit about this trip to Iceland.
Okay, so we are planning a trip to Iceland in summer of 2024, specifically June 24th to July 1st. We are using the company ACIS, who has 40 plus years of experience in travel with students. They have been easy to work with. They set up a payment plan. They have great communication. They're very responsive. And their mission is to empower educators to introduce students to the world beyond the classroom.
Tell us a little bit about the perks of the trip.
Okay, so your costs will include your flights out of O'Hare Airport to and from Iceland. It will include most of your food. There will be a couple of lunches that you'll be on your own for that you will pay for. You will need, or it will cover your lodging every night that we're there. It's an 8-night trip, and it includes all of your tips as well. So the only thing that you would need to bring money for would be food at the airports, a couple of lunches, souvenirs if you want those, and that's it.
Okay, great. So let's talk about why Iceland. A lot of people say, hey, I'd love to go to Iceland, but why is it a school trip?
So I have always wanted to travel to Iceland. It's a bucket list location for me. It's a safe country. People speak Icelandic, but most Icelanders can also speak fluent English. So I feel like it's a country that if you don't know a foreign language, that you can easily visit and get along. But Iceland is there's so much geology and biology to study there, so much hiking that you can do. It's just a beautiful country to visit. The scenery is stunning. We're going to go to a couple locations where we'll see where the tectonic plates meet and are separating. We'll get to see glaciers, hike a glacier, go into a glacial cave. We'll take an 8-wheeled vehicle out onto a glacier and do some hiking. We'll be able to view puffins, Icelandic horses, a breeding program. We'll visit the glacial lagoon. We'll travel the Golden Loop and see geysers and waterfalls. What else are we doing? We're going to go to an island where there's been recent volcanic activity, and we're going to get to swim in the Blue Lagoon, which is like when you think of Iceland, you see the spa, and that's what we will end our trip doing.
I'm super excited about the Blue Lagoon. I've been reading up about that one. It's really neat. So if students and parents want to know more about this trip, what do we do next? What do they do next?
So if you are interested in visiting Iceland with us, then you should come to a parent meeting, which is going to be Tuesday, January 31st at 5:30, and we're going to meet in the library. If you decide that you want to travel with us, the deadline is April 1st, 2023. At that point, you will register, you will put down a deposit. The deposit is $100, and then shortly after that, you'll start making your payments on our payment plan. So even though it is an expensive trip, the total cost will be $5,005, again with flights, lodging, most of your food, tips, and all of the adventurous things that we're doing. That's all included in that cost. There will be a payment plan, so you aren't expected to pay half up front. You're not expected to pay all of it up front. There is a payment plan that's established starting on April 1st, and that monthly payment will come out to just over $300 each month.
Okay, so we're not expecting people to plunk down a check. It's a monthly payment plan that you can enroll in. Great.
Yes.
One last thing. We're not the tour guides, right?
We are not the tour guides.
We're not the tour guides. Okay.
We'll have a tour manager who is from Iceland on the trip with us. And if we have over 20 travelers on our trip, then we will be able to tailor our trip if there's anything specific that we want to do. The trip is very robust as it is, and there are plenty of things on the agenda, but if there's this specific place that we really want to go to, if we have 20 plus travelers, then we can set our own agenda.
Great, awesome. So if you want to go to Iceland with us, we'll see you at the informational meeting on Tuesday, January 31st at 5:30 p.m. in the library. Parents and students come together. We'll give you more information about Iceland.